Today we're going to be talking about putting up a string light Christmas tree in the middle of the circle where we live. For this we got some 2-inch PVC that's 10 foot. We've got about a foot of an extension with a coupler on it. We're going to attach the coupler to a base at the drain in the center of the circle. And then we've got some cord, and to the cord we're going to attach some string LED lights with the cord carrying the load. So we've got a lot to do to get this going, so let's get started. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to cut some of this PVC, and we're going to drill some holes in the extended piece, and that's going to act as our base. So after we get all the cords and lights attached to the 10-foot piece of PVC, we can just drop it into this base and then start securing all the lines. So I got about a 1/4-inch drill bit, and I'm going to drill a bunch of holes so we can get at least 4 zip ties on it. Windy and cold today. Now with a hacksaw, I'm just going to put some notches in the top end of our pole, and these will allow our cords and our lights to nest so that they're not sliding around, and we can keep things pretty stable at the top. Locks everything into place. Really cold all day long. The wind was blowing, the sun was in and out. So here's the pole with its notches cut in it, and so that's ready to go. And next we got our extension piece. So we got a bunch of holes drilled in it. We're ready to go put that in as soon as we get all the lighting and everything ready to go. This will be first before trying to put the pole up.
There's the people.
Okay, the inset on the top, I made a template to figure out how long our cords had to be, how our string lights were going to attach to them and everything. So I'm getting some help from Mitch McCall. He's been a good friend. I met Mitch way back in 1992. And this is basically his project. He's the property owner. So he's going to help by keeping everything with some tension on it, so I can put some zip ties around the string light and the cord that holds everything into place. We've got 12 cords, and we've got 12 rows of string light to do this too. It took quite a while, and it got to be kind of a confused mess, but we got through it. And Linda stepped in to help. Everybody's hands are just freezing. The zip ties are pretty tough to put on if your hands are not. So if we get each one done, we set it off to the side and move on to the next one. Okay, now we got all that done. We're ready to put our base in.
Get more.
And these zip ties, you got to go down into the drain, back up to the drain, then out the hole inside the PVC. Kind of a pain really, but you just have to take your time with it. Leave them really loose as you can until you get the last one in, then you can go around and tighten everything up. If you try to put them in tight, there's just no way to get to that last zip tie when you get to it.
They're installing the, how you call this? Poles for the lights.
Well, this is the first time any of the three of us have tried to put up a Christmas tree like this. So, should we do it again, I think we'll take some lessons away from this project this year. We've got all the cables, all the wires and lights are all come together at one end in a big knot, basically. We're going to shove that knot down inside the pipe and then try and find a home for all these cords to rest within those notches. Okay, Mitch is going to hold everything upright. I'm going to put four cords at 90 degrees from each other to give us a starting point. Once we get that, then we can just go around and put the rest of the stakes in and the rest of the cords. We started about 10 o'clock in the morning, and we went all the way up till sunset getting this thing ready. And just as it was getting dark, we were ready to plug it in. The ground's kind of muddy, so the stakes went in pretty easy. We're using these sand spikes. They're just regular tent spikes, but they're bigger and they're made for camping in a real sandy area where a regular tent stake doesn't get a good bite in the ground. So these should work really good to hold this up until after Christmas. We got a star on top with the drain, the extension, and a 10-foot pole. We got probably a good 12 feet.
There's my hubby.
And Linda,
fixing the star.
ever diligent, making sure
Nice.
we got everything on video and plenty of pictures. You can see now it's starting to get a little dark, getting late in the afternoon. And got a ladder. I'm gonna hook up the star.
GoPro, stop the video. GoPro, stop video. Stop videoing.
Well, we're going to leave you today with some of our photos and just kind of a slideshow of what we ended up with. Hope you enjoyed it. Click on like. If you'd like to see more, we got part 3 coming up shortly. When it comes out, subscribe and hit that notify button. That way you don't miss any of it. Thanks for watching all the way through, and we'll see you next time around.